creature had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
Alô?
Still here? Looking for something?
Just checking to see that everything's in place. Buggers might have hauled something off for pawning.
Actually, glad you're still here. Wanted to ask you about someone. Though well she knows the touch of silken lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace.
Molly keeps things tidy for the Baroness Lavalette.
A baroness within reach and he settled for a chambermaid?
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that. Like he says, in the alcove, we're all equals.
Yeah. Guess a true poet observes life in all its aspects, examines it from all perspectives. Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility, to swing her dwarf with agility. Dwarf. Never suspected he'd be so humble.
Dwarfs, what Rosa var Atre deemed her Guahir. Well chosen, eh? Her dad's a Novgardian aristocrat with the Imperial Legation. Commissioned Dandelion to tutor Rosa and her sister in the art of rhetoric. But we, Rosa, preferred swordplay.
How dare she reject the great bard in favor of a common swordmaster?
More than one, it seems. Week on week, we get fresh gossip about her thrashing another instructor. So bad he resigns. Word has it her dad's now looking to hire her next victim. I mean, instructor.
If I didn't know him better, I'd say he was jealous about this Marabella.
Oh, I doubt it. Former pupil. And well, the tales he told me about her.
Doubt I want to hear them.
Probably better off not. Things between them took a turn for the strange at some point.
Meaning?
She had him wearing mummers' costumes. Took to calling him Christian, referring to herself as Anastasia.
Huh, truly perverse.
He didn't ken half of it. Called him her stallion once. That's the fool took it as a compliment. Till she pulled a bit in the reins into her cupboard. Oh, poor bastard fled out the window.
Vespula. Name rings a bell. She threw his knickers out the window.
That's her.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a consumptive pheasant.
That's her.
Threw flower pots at him.
Guess soul flames never die.
A figure most rare, her nature dual. Look deep in her eyes or be made a fool. Well, well, seems fascinated with this one.
Not without reason. Never been much for elven women myself, but this one's exceptional. Dare say Francesca Finderbeard be jealous.
You want to take this one then?
Nah, you can have her.
Why?
See, elven beauty's like a young Beauclair wine, whereas I prefer vodka straight up.
Well, know about all I wanted to know. Thanks for your help.
The eternal flame will burn away our sins.
Faster.
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
The King of Beggars made a deal with Junior. This is his turf now.
Didn't hear nothing about that.
But you have heard what Bedlam does to people who cross him. Or you need a demonstration?
Come on, Fritz. Boss wants it that way. It's how it's got to be.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. To think there are men who'll help a stranger out of the kindness of their hearts.
Not entirely out of kindness.
Uma sorvete?
Not entirely a stranger.
What are you?
Sorvete?
Só se for aquele de
Oh,
torta de
I
limão.
know you. You
Não,
were
não
that
é.
Witcher took Dandelion out whoring. Gerald, right?
De uma sorveteria que faz a própria sorvete aqui. 1 litro por R$7.
Gerald. Geralt.
Oh. Dreadful sorry.
Explain something if you don't
Estou
mind.
transmitindo esse hip.
You say I took Dandelion.
Ah, falei pra você, o Chuck é o dono do canal.
So he
Ah,
said.
sim.
Claimed I was his one and only. But he fell in with the wrong folk. You and that dwarf who always looks like a cow licked him. Said you two were a bad example. Wine, women.
Vamos ver o bruxeiro.
Song. He picked that habit up from us too? Gotta have a word with him.
Esqueci o nome do anãozão. Nunca o nome do anão
What do
mesmo?
you think? Where could Dandelion be?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch.
Ah, putz,
What
eu
did
acho
he
que deve
do to
estar como
get your
privado
goat?
ainda.
Same thing as ever.
Hum?
Prize-
Eu acho que deve estar como privado. Esqueci que não coisa faz isso.
Eu tô vendo o vídeo.
Mas tá aparecendo aí?
Uhum.
Ué?
Você tá falando com uma mulher aqui.
Que estranho, achei que tinha que mudar pra público. Acho que ele muda sozinho, eu, hein? Bom, deixa eu mudar o nome.
Eu acho que travou agora, né?
Eu dei Alt Tab.
Ó.
Eu tô mudando as configurações aqui.
Came back saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. all those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Tá usando algum software específico?
Oi?
Qual software você tá usando pra transmitir?
O Shadowplay lá.
Dandelion ask you about the washerwoman? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
É da nVidia?
Maybe. But what did he ask about
tá.
exactly?
Oh, this and that really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I've got all in a huff for no reason.
Nossa, tá indo direto reto na história.
This woman he was with in the harbor.
Não tá fazendo a
Who
side.
was she?
Eu tô meio perdido ainda em como funcionam essas coisas.
Horvir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were
Não, é que eu fui
popping
fazendo
out
as
their
side
head.
quests,
He's too
um monte
big
de...
to think of it.
Demorei pra caramba
The
pra continuar a
artist
história.
saw it for.
Tipo,
Doesn't much matter as the one in the same.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Você viu o vídeo do Battlefield 4, cara?
Qual? Ah, não vi. Não tinha som.
Rapaz. Pois assista aquilo. Você vê que é complicado.
Eu imagino que seja. Você vai ganhar uma roupa da DICE, deve ser complicado pra cacete.
Só pra começar, envolve código Morse.
Tô de boa. Nem jogo mais Battlefield.
Tired for some reason.
Só vou resumir então.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's. Looking
É,
for Hal.
o mapa da China, lá no qual mapa que é.
How might I be of service?
Dragon's Veil, uma coisa assim.
Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
Os caras descobriram que tinha uma luz que piscava.
Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Acho
Sorry,
que o cara da DICE falou que tinha um easter egg
thought
no
Ellie
mapa.
Hal was one of Dandelion's
Certo.
girlfriends.
Dandelion é
so it's
bichona,
that.
saiu com um elfo
Wait
menino.
here.
Bolola. Ah, bom.
Any better?
Esse bicho de mulher agora.
So you're...
É.
Ellie Howe.
Did you and Dandelion... I mean... How did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was
Tá parecendo
blind.
mais o WTF aqui do jogo.
Don't think I want to know what happened next.
Oh, stop. He wasn't so drunk as not to figure it out. Besides, men don't interest me.
Ele é um costureiro, se não me engano, né?
Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Dandelion
Eu
visited
não
your
quero
shop
muitas
often?
informações desse
I
cara.
tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago, he brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He ask about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in
Got it.
Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, ooh, the goings-on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid, sus flaccid cock.
I know this is none of my business, but why do you...
Why do I dress
Manda o
up?
link da transmissão pra eu tirar aqui lá no
As a
Telegram.
child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor
A sua?
instead. Discovered clothing. costumes can express all the complexities
Queria que ele
one's
passasse os
personality.
dados pra transmitir pelo
I'm a
canal,
Danian
mas
countess one day, a
ele tá trabalhando,
dachshund
né?
thug the next. That is true freedom.
Eu acho que deve ser o mesmo do Twitch lá, mas não fala aqui.
Have you never thought to become someone else? Even
Vamos
for
ver
a
como que eu
moment?
faço pra...
Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
I managed to stay interested. Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
Deixa eu só saquear a casa desse boiola aqui. Pô, o cara não tem nada pra ser saqueado, que bosta. Seu pobre.
Se não me engano, ele... consegue fazer armadura com ele, né?
Eu acho que não, ele é só roupeiro.
Ah, é. Ele vende roupas.
Ele costurava o buraco do Dandelion. Falar com a Molly, eu espero muito que Molly seja uma mulher. Ah, a Molly tá longe, velho.
So, how you go with this thing?
Looking to make some God. A Reaper's come for me.
Homem do filho da puta. O cara chama do filho da puta no jogo?
Aham.
Ok. Seems legit. Essa movimentação não é um ponto forte desse jogo, né?
Qual a movimentação?
Personagem. Principalmente quando você tá correndo.
Ah, sim. A movimentação não é analógica, ela é 8 direções.
Ah, eu tô usando controle.
Então, mesmo assim. Não sei porquê.
This baronet's love Lettsvilla.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Rapaz, o jogo no Ultra é outra coisa.
Muita diferença?
Geralt of
Bastante.
Rivia at my doorstep.
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no
Joguei em
mistaking
português, é
me.
estranho ver a voz dele em inglês.
Mary Louisa Lavalette, an Imperial General and a Witcher me. Surely this is no chance encounter? And know each other. Surprising.
Yeah, we had an opportunity to, talk when the Emperor summoned me to Vizima.
Had you run afoul of Var Emrys? No. You'd be long dead if that was so. It seems that you share some interests. But I shan't question you out of doors. Will you accept my invitation? Tell me what brings you here.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant, and Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Rachel's currently at the home of my dear... Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Well, if Molly'll be there.
On our way then.
Vou filar uma... Ah, agora o cabelo do meu cavalo voltou. Tinha bugado. Ele tava de cor diferente e com o cabelo sumido. O engraçado é que o Witcher não é um jogo muito pesado na CPU, é mais na placa de vídeo mesmo.
Sim.
Não está rodando como poderia rodar, né? Eu vejo das caras rodando essa porra em 1440p com mais de 70 FPS, mas... Tá tudo no Ultra, então tá bom.
Ah, tá jogável.
É.
We've arrived.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Kahir, the champion from Vol.
Gray's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Know anything about the chestnut or the bay?
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Britannian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control.
Alguém falando com você.
And the bay hails from Zericania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zericanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Well said. So, which steed do you choose, Witcher?
Ah, foda-se.
Radovid's encamped nearby. Redanian chestnut might want to impress its king.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win, no matter the rider.
Cantarella for me, then. I see no point in delaying this. Let's begin.
Como é que tá a qualidade de equipe? Tá boa?
Tá? Pra mim tá. 320, 60 FPS. Bem travado.
Vai passar não, não vai passar não, não vai passar não.
Don't spare the horse. Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you're made of.
Ganhei.
What a thrill! A beautiful victory!
Thanks.
For one for whom every horse is a roach, you carry yourself exquisitely in the saddle. My congratulations. That is yours.
Cela de corrida superior.
Now, could I talk to your chambermaid, milady?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why you came here after all. The portly young woman. That's her.
Speak to her. And you must find us when you're ready to return to Novigrad. We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
Washed your hair lately?
colocar a sela no cavalo.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again!
That's right. Except it's the other way around. I'm always saving him.
Mean to say it weren't Dandelion saved you in Flotsam by severing your noose with an arrow from 100 paces?
What? Dandelion couldn't... Never mind. Any idea where our master archer might be at the moment?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine? But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister?
Sure he does. Saw him myself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I ask Dandelion when we visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait. Before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
No, actually came to say goodbye. I'll get back on my own somehow.
As you will. In any case, I thank you for a pleasant afternoon.
No, thank you. Till next time.
Carpeado.
Well, another freak.
Rapaz, se eu tivesse voltado com eles ia ser bem mais rápido.
Oi?
Se eu voltasse com
Eu sei, mas eu quero ver a cela no cavalo. Esse cavalo não é meu carpeado, velho. Tá errado, ele não tem nem cabelo. Não quero mais esse cavalo. Tem como eu trocar?
Eu saiba não.
Vou pegar esse aqui. Não. Não dá pra pegar. Porque eu acho que uma vez eu peguei um outro cavalo e acabei trocando o carpeado original. Sobe no cavalo, miserável. Cavalinho feio da porra, meu.
Come on, Roach.
outra coisa aqui, se eu volto com eles eu perco o cenário bonito do jogo. Que foi, ô cavalo? Cavalga, porra.
Slow now. Whoa.
Another one. Run along home with the rest.
Sir, show some mercy. We've not got nowhere to go. For us, it's Novigrad or death.
Had enough of you lot. Sod off, or I'll have you skewered.
They seem desperate. Let them through. Can't see any harm in it.
Fucking hell. How many times have I got to repeat this? I've orders to turn back anyone who don't show a pass.
Let him through before I get angry.
Huh? That a threat? You'll not talk to me that way. Oh no! We're done! Get him! Try to get round him! The man shag's gone! Oh!
Get Watcher! Will you moan for mercy?
Something here.
What?
No!
Thank you. We got nowhere to go back to. Novigrad. That's a chance of a new life.
Stay off the roads. Liable to run into another patrol.
Shan't be taken like that again. We'll be as careful as hares in a field bared by winter. But you was cast in a different mould than us. More like the hero that lies in the tomb neath Crookback Hills. Tomb's in a cave in a hillside. Down Warren's at the foot of the hill. Folks say treasure inside's a sight to behold. Huge hoard. Might find something that suits you. Good luck. Ah! Neighbours were so envious about us. And then, King's messenger came by, took Shaggy, left the young'uns crying.
sei se você sabe, mas dá pra juntar eles pra ficar melhor, né? Esses mutagênicos. Bem, Neto.
Ah, eu tô falando mutado, cacete. Porra.
Então,
Hum.
pode unir eles, né?
Aham. Eu não sabia não. Como é que faz?
Vai na aba de alquimia, acho. Dá uma olhada lá que acho que tem a opção de unir eles.
Deixa eu ver. O problema é que eu não tenho nenhum que melhore o azulzinho, eu acho. Ah, não, tenho sim. Tenho vários azulzinhos. Então, ele dá a opção de unir só. Aliás, de ativar.
Então, mas não é na aba de escolher o mutagênico, é na aba de alquimia você tem que ir.
Alquimia?
É, se eu não me engano.
Tá.
Uma das opções lá embaixo é...
Ó.
Acho que a cada três itens igual você transforma em um melhor, uma coisa assim.
É, não pode fazer neste momento, tem que estar em algum lugar específico, será?
Boa pergunta.
Pode ser produtor das partes presentes, não é possível produzir partes faltando, já criado.
Você tem todos os itens, não pode criar.
Eu devo ter que estar em um lugarzinho que deva juntar eles.
Pode ser, eu não lembro direito.
Deixa eu só arrumar as coisas aqui direito. Aliás, burro. Não.
Slow now.
Oh, in a hurry.
Ninguém mandou se enfiar na frente do cavalo, suas mulas.
Trouble?
Flores quebradas. Não, não quero ajudar você.
Giddy up. Don't you shit look for your kind beyond. Come on, Roach. Giddy up.
Não, cavalo. Ô, cavalo. Vai, cavalo. Bicho burro.
Well, another freak.
Fazer a barba depois.
What is it, Grey Boy? Looking for adventure?
Whoa!
Desce do cavalo. Bacana que você pode entrar em qualquer casa, sair pilhando e foda-se, né? Ninguém tá nem aí. Os caras não falam nada, só vai saqueando.
Fica só te olhando, né?
É?
Eles ficam te olhando só. É isso.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
Tá bom, não vou atrapalhar a aula.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after.
Grey like my grandmum.
Why not? A rat bit him, and he's caught a fever.
Where'd he get bit?
It hurt him, Mum.
Will he die?
Don't die from rats, stupid.
Yes, you do. Just the other day I saw a witch hunter tell a man, "You rat," and then he killed him.
Liar. That's enough. We're done. Gather your things and go home.
Wonder if the rat catcher will get well. My daddy's a witch hunter and chased his own crones. Mum says that if he but catches a cough, he's as good as in the grave.
Now can we talk?
Yes.
Não fica cheio,
What do
não?
you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes.
Leva tempo.
Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed you as an unusually talented individual.
Really? Did he mention my poetry? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty. Did you see any of my work at Dandelions? Mere exercises, true, but I'd be curious to know what you thought of them.
No. Didn't see any.
Gee up! A snakely whip rose skyward. Gee-haw! Crack! She reined the beast in. The stallion danced betwixt her thighs. Lather bathed its chinny chin.
Sorry, don't know much about poetry. See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Bonitos olhos da professora.
Já vem rapidão.
Ok.
To leave this city somehow.
Prince Proximo picked a pair of pickle pips.
Continuo saqueando a casa alheia, nem ligo. Pego até garrafa vazia. Ai, bosta. Esse minimapa não é muito bom de guia.
Vou testar um jogo aqui.
Que jogo?
Revilha.
Eita porra, skip, olha só. Tava demorando. É o primeiro bug.
Pera aí que eu não vi. Pera aí que eu não vi. Pô, só porque eu fechei a transmissão.
Eu acho que essa tiazinha tá com um problema pra deixar.
Não.
É, bora ter que rir mesmo.
Não, ela só tá enterrada.
É, só. Licença, estou passando. Ih, tá trancado. Ah, é o pentelho.
Rosavar Atra's expecting me. Supposed to give her lessons in swordplay.
Come with me. Miss Rosa awaits.
Miss Rosa?
Mas que nem eu, entra pelos fundos.
Ah.
Won't you realize what you've got yourself
Não, entrei pela frente.
Olha que instrutores de esgrima.
É o que o cara tava dizendo que ela tava precisando.
É, eu fiz isso, verdade. Acho que eu entrei pelos fundos depois, acho.
Take care not to hurt the little miss. Follow me.
Eita porra.
Entrou na casa e roubou uma caneca.
Aham. Pego tudo.
You're my new instructor. Well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
Tem soldadinho de plantão ali, é impressão minha.
Onde?
Ah não, são só estátuas. De armaduras.
São só armaduras.
Come on.
Damn it!
Well fought.
Ensina a esgrima ela, mas o que se menos faz é lutar esgrima.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
I'm a witcher. I'm looking for...
A witcher? That's splendid. I always wanted to meet a witcher. This is so exciting.
What's so exciting about it?
Living on the edge. Tracking, then facing down beasts. Sleeping under the stars. Oh, it must be wonderful.
Try fighting a Zoogle while up to your neck in sewage. Nothing quite like it.
Not one of the high points, I suppose. Wait, weren't you about to ask me something?
Before I ask, gotta admit, you do pretty well with a sword. One pointer. Don't expose your left flank when you dodge.
Oh, I know. Terrible habit. Can't seem to get rid of it. I'd hoped to find someone in Novigrad who could help me to do so. But don't you dare try to dazzle me with advice. Already admitted you're not here to give me lessons.
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship?
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Ô, sua desgraça.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
Well, how long are you gonna make me wait?
Au.
Stop, Lord. Fight. Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Opa.
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna var Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Sorry, you lost me.
You're not the first to be confused. I'll explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
What are two young Nilfgaardian aristocrats doing in Novigrad?
Dying of boredom. Papa's a diplomat. He also has many business dealings in Novigrad. He's a member of the Trade Corporation. Takes us along everywhere he goes, and must then find us new tutors in each spot. And so in Novigrad, the task fell to the poet Dandelion, Rosa's betrothed. Edna!
Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a few things. What would you like to know?
Emperor continuing to push north. Courtiers must be ecstatic.
His confidants must be. But Papa says that's not likely to last much longer.
Why not?
Papa says the war's disrupting trade. and people are tired of financing the Emperor's adventures.
Wonder how the war's going. Any outcome looming?
Papa says much depends on Radovid, and on who
O
captures
Telegram tem web
first.
também.
What's Novigrad got to do with it?
Legal.
Free city. Never taken sides. Always stayed out of conflicts.
Oh, even children know Novigrad's home to the world's largest fleet. And they say the city's treasury is bursting with enough to equip 2 armies.
Changing subjects. Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or Trabaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Kalonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Kalinetta. Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Ih. Travou o bratinho que
Exceedingly
transmite.
nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Awfully convincing, miss.
GeForce Experience parou de funcionar.
É.
How's here?
Mas tá transmitindo ainda.
Ah, então tá bom.
Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
Só que eu perdi o que a mina falou quando você falou. Vê pra mim o que ela falou. Por favor.
Uhum. Ela falou se encontrar com ela aí amanhã,
Alguma hora?
no mesmo horário.
Oh, shit. Ok.
K-Swex.
Opa, sempre tem alguma coisa pra eu saquear. Nem que seja só uma garrafa d'água.
Well, well, another freak.
Faça você mesmo.
First they killed my son, now they'll throw us out into the street.
Bolinho. Quem guarda um bolinho no armário junto com um cachimbo? Casa sem graça. Onde é que eu vou pro segundo andar?
Putz, eu não lembro, cara.
Ah, provavelmente é a porta que está trancada ali que me leva pro segundo andar. Caixa, vela.
Smell that hangs in the air. Do you know it? It's burning flesh.
Achei. Ninguém se importa comigo andando pela casa. Caneca. Narguilé. Suco de framboesa. Bolinho, pão. Você não achar que o loot das coisas é aleatório. Concha. Caixa. Um livro chato. Maçã.
You know Mr. Menga, don't you,
Mom! Where are ya?
Ok, por algum motivo aqui que não tem nada tá pesado. Lá na praça onde tinha um monte de coisa. Tá de boa. Por que a cidade tá vazia essa hora? Eu, hein?
Destilado de anão.
Tem um monte de destilado de anão. Aliás, deixa eu arrumar um negócio aqui que eu tô com... Tô com bebida pra curar. E não é uma boa ideia, né? Que isso? Leite de vaca. Leite! Azeitonas.
Não consegue fazer os itens?
Como assim?
É pra você fazer os itens de cura.
Eu consigo, mas eu não fiz ainda. Item necessário para completar uma missão. Passa por cima do mendigo. Ah, achei um novo carpeado aqui. Acho que eu só posso pegar cavalo no campo.
miss a woman's touch. How are you keeping, Bobby? Miss your Zoltan, you old bird? What's this? Haven't even drunk her water? Naughty bird. Now repeat. Ah, you're back! You met Poppy?
You're back!
Start talking any day now.
Zoltan, venture to say a mage would have trouble turning that owl into a parrot.
Sure you know me that well. Mark my words, she'll be playing quint with us in no time. But we were to talk about Dandelion. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Tell me what you've got first.
A few bruises and a torn doublet. Otherwise, not much of note. He wasn't staying with any of them. Not seen hiding or hair of him in ages. All I learned was a few of Dandelion's pick-up lines. Dubious worth.
Think I might have something better.
What are you waiting for? Let's have at it!
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberits, apparently, named Kalinetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Why wasn't she on the list?
This Priscilla wasn't like the others. I think Dandelion more than fancied her. I think it was fair.
Oh, você vai pra melhor cena do jogo. Daqui a pouco.
É?
Vai encontrar a Priscila. Né?
Dandelion love most.
É uma das cenas mais legais do jogo.
Exactly. And she's his
Tô sentindo um cheiro de sacanagem.
Não, não é sacanagem. Mas é bonita a cena.
Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. Laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
Posso roubar ela?
Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works with a mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
O negócio que eu não usei até agora foi a besta, sabia?
Quando for começar a cena aí, se minha física, eu vou ficar quieto pra não atrapalhar.
Tá. É, eu acho que já vai começar, né? Ah, após o anoitecer.
Mistaken me for someone else. You're the only one here who's made a mistake.
Leave him alone.
And who might you be? Temple Guard undercover?
Call me an admirer of law and order.
Made a mistake coming to this town.
Manda adiantar a hora aí pra
You're
ficar à
making a
noite.
mistake.
Não, vamos
Leave
fazer umas
him
coisas aqui.
alone.
And if we don't?
Vou usar o poder Jedi.
This man's not worth your efforts. His shop's drowning in debt.
You're right. Even looks like a pauper.
I beg to differ.
Don't even know why I bothered the bugger. My apologies, and fare thee well. I, gotta go brush my teeth.
Go home, merchant, and try not to come round here anymore.
I will. I mean, I won't. I mean both, yes. Thank you, sir. I'm knackered.
Não vai me dar nada, seu bosta? Devia ter deixado você morrer.
Oh, you scared? Huh? What?
Você tem que encontrar ele depois na loja dele. Aí ele dá desconto, acho.
Ah, droga.
Awful pale. Oh, you scared?
Vou visitar a atriz. Onde é que é a casa dela?
Não lembro, cara.
Missões secundárias. Um convite de Keira Mele.
O que é essa questão? Quest azul.
Quest azul é do Hearts of Stone, né? A expansão.
Ah, tá. Não joguei ainda.
Você vai trocar de placa de vídeo, não vai?
Talvez. Não sei quando.
Provavelmente até março, né? Se o dólar não virar R$25 até lá. Que março é quando começa a chegar as novas aqui, depois que eles anunciam. Cadê o lugar?
Não sei se vale a pena esperar as 9 e pegar uma nova ou pegar uma. Essa. O que você acha?
Eu acho que você tem que esperar primeiro ver o que a nVidia vai te dar. Ah, eu vou pra Centro Bosque. Foda-se, eu vou lá pra casa do caralho. Ainda bem que existe Fast Travel nesse jogo. Eita, 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 eita. Nossa, o mouse ficou bem louco aqui. Ah, eu comi, meu Deus do céu.
Me man went to see the witch again. She's enchanting them, I tell you, sucking the life in their bodies.
Since me husband went to her, all he does is sit outside with his teeth. Don't help with anything. Ow! Freak.
Nossa, de nível, eu não coloquei não coloquei pontos de experiência. Ai, que burro, dá 0 pra mim. Vou colocar esse negócio de persuasão mais alto. Porque ele ajuda.
Sim.
Depois eu coloco as outras coisas. Vou colocar um negócio que regenera a minha vida durante o dia.
The rats, why did he need them?
Bloody rodents. Better to have stuffed them with a poison. Or...
Kira, what are you doing?
Geralt. You gave me quite a start.
But now the mage says bring me rats and healthy ones. Not something the cat
Às vezes antes de entrar na cutscene, dá uma esperadinha. Papo é interessante.
É, não...
Nothing important.
Porque às vezes ele ativa por proximidade, não por fala.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
Why do you want the lamp?
You just witnessed why. To communicate with lost souls.
Didn't know you were interested in that kind of magic.
Eu não sei se essa mina é loira ou se ela tem cabelo branco.
Why'd the elf promise you the lamp?
We traded.
Eu acho que é branco.
He needed powerful magic and sensed
Não lembro de cabeça.
Então, mas o do Gerald é mais branco do que o dela.
I brewed him a potion.
Então ela é loira.
Ai, meu Deus, peraí.
Stave off memory loss or some such.
Who do you want to use it on?
He didn't say.
Oi, foi mal, Skip.
So, bet you saw this question coming. What are you doing here?
Let me think.
Eu acho essa feiticeira aí sensacional. Só não ganha da morena lá primeira.
I'm in hiding, Geralt. Blind to the state of the world. Don't you see what's happening?
Mean the persecution mages now face?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean.
Skip, desmute, Skip.
David's new pastime. Pursuing anyone with a whiff of magic about them. Witch hunters. Sound familiar? Murderers scouring the north from end to end, burning books, hanging soothsayers, torturing herbalists.
So how's it feel to be the village witch?
Horrid.
No joy in having the boundless respect and trust of the local peasantry?
They'd respect anyone who could produce hemorrhoid cream.
Been here a while, haven't you?
Long enough for rot to set in. You can't possibly imagine how much I detest.
Meu pai vai ficar pé da vida de novo.
Por quê?
A passarinha subiu no notebook dela. Dele.
Ih, fez cocô?
Não, só tirou as teclas do lugar.
In the north, Radovid's men
deixar aberto, né?
like fish in a barrel. Nilfgaard controls the south. Where was I to flee?
Eu acho essa feiticeira aí sensacional, viu? Só não ganha da morena do começo.
A atriz?
Não, a morena.
Não, você tá falando da atriz. Parando com uma outra.
Não, eu tô falando dessa que eu tô falando agora.
Não, essa é a atriz, né?
Não, essa não é a atriz, essa é a Kira, não sei o que lá.
Ah, a atriz é a outra.
A atriz é a ruiva.
None. We can't know too much about one another these days. It's safer that way.
Even tried to contact one another?
I've wanted to many times. But I've no way of knowing who would answer, or who might be listening.
Mentioned you wanted something from me.
I did, and still do. The cursed isle on Lake Windammer, you've heard of it, I'm sure. The local peasants mumble incessantly about it, about the wraiths that haunt it. They claim none who go there return.
How'd it come to be cursed?
That's what I don't know. I must break this spell, yet I've been unable to identify its source.
Gotta know something.
Scraps. The curse is somehow linked to the tower where Serard, the lord of these lands, took refuge when Nilfgaard invaded. Claims in the village are that peasants, desperate of hunger, sailed to Fyke Isle to beg for food. Met their end there. It was a massacre. So, will you please help me lift this curse? You're so good at these things.
Claro que eu vou ajudar.
Alright, I'll help.
I knew you'd find it irresistible. Naturally, you'll need to
Eu realmente acho irresistível, não tem nada a ver com esse pacote que você está usando.
The spirits
Você
who
mudou de
wander
novo.
the isle, you must establish a rapport with them. Don't know how, but they could point us in the direction of the curse's source.
Think they'll be willing to
Não abaixa assim, minha filha, que perigo.
Provided you take my magic lamp with you, I shall let you keep it afterwards in appreciation. You'll find it quite useful, I'm sure.
Lâmpada mágica.
How's the lamp actually work? I mean, do I just rub it, or do I have to do something, magical?
You needn't even rub. Just place it where you find bones and hear whispers. I suppose I should warn you. It might not be the most pleasant experience.
Figured as much. Tell you all about it later. Maybe skip the drastic bits.
You'll need to do neither. I'll give you a Xenovox. It's a bauble that will let us speak over some distance. You will tell me what you see, and I shall tell you what to do and look for.
Xenovox.
Never heard of a Xenovox.
It works just like a megascope, but is far more portable. Think of it as a magic box that talks.
They hard to build?
Extremely. That's why they're so rare. I certainly couldn't build anything like it.
So no chance these Xenovoxes will catch on with every mage using one?
Not the slightest.
I need to know anything else before I go?
No, that is all.
Oh, go already. I can't wait to see what you discover on Phi Kyle. Just be sure to come and see me afterwards. And... Geralt. Thank you.
Eu não quero palavras. Acho que faz um tempo que ela não toma banho. Olha o estado da banheira dela.
Tá no menu aqui.
Viu? Onde é que é a missão? Meu Deus do céu.
Tem que achar um barco.
Eu tenho que achar um barco com destino a Skellige.
Uhum.
Puta que pariu.
Deixa eu lembrar o que tem que fazer. Eu lembro o que tem que fazer.
Bom, eu vou começar indo pro lugarzinho onde eu posso pegar o Fast Travel, porque eu não vou cavalgar até lá nem fudendo. Eu tô indo pro lado errado. Vai, carpeado. Ô, carviado. Vai, não corre. Porra, meu carpeado quebrou o skip, não quer correr mais. Só quer galopar.
Take it easy.
Faz ele sumir e aparecer de novo, quem sabe resolve.
É, eu vou pegar o Fast Travel ali, já deve resolver. Foi pro lado certo?
Você sabe que pode marcar o mapa, né?
Sim, eu sei.
Tá. Eu vi que você não marcou, você só olhou e mudou o sentido.
Eu tenho senso de direção, Skip. Ô caralho. Eu só não tenho muita coordenação, mas eu tenho senso de direção.
Tem barco também que serve de fast travel, não sei se...
É?
Uhum.
Isso eu não sabia.
Esse é o barco ou se é o símbolozinho do porto? Que é o barco mesmo. Pode tanto pegar o barco ou usar como fast travel.
Entendi.
Nothing doing. Something weeks.
Provavelmente esse barco que eu vou pegar vai ser fast travel. Eita porra.
Wouldn't know where my parrot is, would you?
Olá, capitã.
Looking at her. Aye, her.
Viu que a missão que você tá fazendo tem uma caveirinha vermelha, né? Ou seja, é muito foda pra você ainda.
É?
Uhum.
Oh shit.
Farewell.
Se não me engano, o level é muito alto.
That
Reptile gazing and dogs scare me.
Dá uma olhada na lista de missões lá que mostra o level.
Então, mas... 16.
O Rafa comprou um Nerf. Isso mesmo?
É foda. Não tenho dinheiro, não tenho dinheiro, não tenho dinheiro. E aí?
Gasta 300 conto numa armadilha de plástico.
Uhum. Fora o Chromecast.
Uhum.
Vou na Ilha Tarafa. Onde é a Ilha Tarafa? É, em Velen. Fuck. Porra, onde é que tá o quarto da filha da mãe?
Fica em Velen também, não?
Não? Tá dizendo que é Novigrad?
Já não tá com o livro?
Não, é Velen. Tem nada que eu possa fazer nesse lugar aqui?
Tem a encontrar com a Priscila.
Não,
Já tá
é também em Velen, se eu não me engano.
Não, é aí em Novigrad.
Bom, então... Priscila Iris. Já tá anoitecendo já.
Vai num barzinho, se não me engano aí.
Não tem um lugar que mostra a estamina, né, do Geraldo.
A mina?
É, quando você tá correndo.
Acho que tem, cara.
Não tá mostrando.
A barrinha amarela embaixo do lobo.
Ah, verdade. Sabe o que dizem, né? Cu de bêbado não tem dor, né, moça? Cuidado.
Vamos ver a cena legal do jogo.
Vamos ver.
Verei com atraso.
Here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start
Arse
soon.
rests. Ah, já sei que música é essa.
scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars are. Rend my heart open, then your love profess, a winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet, to dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
Pô, essa música é pra...
The wolf I will follow into the storm.
Eu sempre esqueço o nome dela aí. A mina com Yen no começo.
Yennefer.
By our ever growing, hardening into stone, amidst the cold to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet, to dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet.
Ô, louco.
To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
Rei dos mendigos.
I know him!
É a velha da taverna. Fuck.
Twas him murdered some Temerian.
Eu acho essa uma das cenas melhores do jogo.
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer? There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere. Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's ass.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come. I wish to listen to music. Music!
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
Permit me to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta, as lovely as she is talented. And this
is Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later.
Not here. Come with me.
Entendeu? Dandelion passou a música
When
pra ela.
last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
Sheeped up.
And I've not seen him since.
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life of
Vocês
celibacy.
estão um jogo aqui, né? Vou parar de ver a transmissão, tá?
Got to pay for his way into Passaflora once. Made awake the next 3 nights worrying about it.
Any idea what got into him? He have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
This someone, Dandelion mentioned their name?
No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair. Then Whoreson's men chased him all over town.
Whoreson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
The rascal. At least he didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. We'd be in deep then.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Wherever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax, I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Whoreson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Whoreson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry it. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Well, I've got bugger all to do here. Heading back to the Rosemary. Got Poppy to feed. And then I suppose I'll wait. See if our warbler don't come home on his own. Take care now.
Geralt!
Tell me, you and Dandelion, how'd you meet?
At a poetry tourney in Ellender. Naturally, I'd already heard much about Master Dandelion. And it proved true. At first, I thought him a bloated, narcissistic buffoon.
Just at first.
Well, only cows don't change their minds. I changed mine when he came to congratulate me. Never expected he could lose so graciously. Dandelion can be irritating, I shan't deny it. Yet, I also know he can be fair and noble at times. Well, I very much doubt I could bear to have him around were it not so.
I see. I get it. Take care now.
Back again, Rivian Pratt.
I read one look is all it takes to get scouts.
Sorry, Silk. I highly recommend it.
Watch it. How's business? Huge or not to do, that is the...
Ah, bugou tudo aqui.
Foi. O que bugou?
Fiz o download do jogo, por algum motivo eu perdi o download. Fez um negócio. Deixa eu isso aqui, restaura isso aqui. Abre de novo.
Anybody there? Open up.
What's the fuss? The bathhouse is closed.
Need to talk to the owner. I know he's here.
I'm not sure that matters. As
Basta, games.
Tell him Geralt of Rivia wants to talk to him.
I cannot promise Mr. Reuven will have time to see you.
Want a bed?
Very well, I shall try. Please wait.
Siggy Reuven cordially invites you to join him. I'm happy. The meeting is in the baths. We will pass through the dressing room so you can leave your clothes.
Let's go.
You may disrobe here. Your equipment will be safe. Splendid! Siggy Reuven awaits in the next room.
Hey, Whitehead! Nice bum you have. You were right. He doesn't blush.
And Junior cut off his hand, then ordered them to shove it up the corpse's arse. And then he sent the body back, offering a hand extended in peace.
He was bigger. He's hung like a horse.
See you looking for someone else, what?
You cop a little bottle. Does it loop back on itself?
Easy, Cleaver. Orson Jr.'s a dead man. I'll have my scribe send you a notice.
You don't have a scribe. And we'll eliminate Junior when, and only when, all of us say aye.
Reuven, your guest.
Why the fuck you let him in here? Because I want to talk to him. This is Geralt of Rivia.
Good to see you again.
As always, I'm out the swiving loop. Who the fuck are you?
Think I'll let your host introduce me.
He's a witcher. The very one who first foiled an attempt on Foltest's life, and then killed that monarch.
Allegedly. But I didn't kill Foltest. And hello to you too, Dijkstra, Reuven, whatever they call you these days.
Last we met, Geralt thrashed me silly and crushed my ankle. I really wonder what he's got in store this time.
Got intruders. Someone just snuck inside the bathhouse. Several men.
What the fuck's he on about? Ploughing fortune teller?
Assassins! Please, no!
Bloody hell. I fucking knew it.
Any weapons tucked away?
Just a few. First ever party with my prick hanging out. Ah! We need one alive!
Good work, gents.
Porra, tô baixando o jogo de novo. Filho da...
My security failed. I'll get to the
O
bottom
The
of who, why,
Villain.
and how.
Ó.
They were whoreson
The Villain.
scum. That's the bottom of who and how.
É um
right
joguinho
there.
tipo
Don't start that.
action RPG.
Especially not in front of our guest. Who pranced in right before they attacked. Coincidence?
Só que eu baixei no servidor
Give him a
PTR
chance
dele.
to explain.
E o servidor tá desligado. E o jogo permitiu eu baixar, eu nem vi.
I'm looking for Horson Jr.
Interesting. What do you want with him?
Junior's gonna help me find someone.
Horson's not helped a soul in all his miserable life.
I'll ask him nicely.
See, Cleaver? Perhaps if you'd not called Junior an uncle fucker and asked him nicely, he'd have showed up today.
Gentlemen, you out of your fucking minds? A chat session? Horson's out to get us, and he'll succeed eventually. We've got to kill him first. So by all means, you sit here, soak, fart, and watch the bubbles rise, while I send my boys to Horson's hidey holes. They'll make some noise, flush the bugger out. And you, geriatric, or whatever your ploughing name is, want to find Horson? Find me first.
I need to find Horson. Now looks like I gotta get to him before Cleaver does.
Cleaver won't find him easy. Junior's good at hiding. He's got peasant smarts.
Look at the time. Good luck in your search, Witcher.
I'll call on you tomorrow, Francis. We'll finish our chat.
So how about we get dressed?
Sure. Then we'll talk. In private. Right mess that was. Never thought I'd be glad to see the man responsible for my taking frequent baths.
If you're any cleaner for it, gotta say it was worth breaking your ankle.
It healed poorly. Can you believe it? I must soak it in hot water at least 6 times a day now. Failing that, it bloody pounds like the bells of Beauclair at dawn.
Sorry to hear that.
You're sorry? Well, consider it resolved then. Now, mind showing some added compassion could mean a miraculous recovery to me.
Listen, Reuven. No, Dijkstra. Just not in the mood for your code names, passwords, and other bullshit. I'm here on specific business. If you want to listen, listen. If not, I'd rather you spared me your wit and threw me out now.
What's the harm? Talk.
Think Cleaver will find Horson?
He might not. But he'll burn down half the city trying. What waste. Leave him to it, I say. Work alone.
Any ideas?
Junior's got areas of the city where he's strong. Penetrate them, look around. But be discreet. None of this speed and fury and swinging your steel cock about.
Your partner's aware of your past? They know you're Sigismund Dijkstra, former head of Redanian intelligence?
Cleaver, Bedlam and Junior. Well, I'd call them my partners if we built a mill to grind flour for the folk of nearby hamlets. But we just need to stay out of each other's ways, agree from time to time. That doesn't make us partners. Do they know who I am? Was. Bedlam, sure. The others most likely suspect, but we just don't talk about it. No need to.
Pretty clear you and Bedlam don't want a war with Junior. Why?
Let me tell you what I told King Vizimir time and time again. War doesn't solve any problems. It breeds trouble. Trouble you then have to solve by other means. Make no mistake, Someone's behind Horson's actions. I'll not end him until I know who.
Makes sense to ask around, I guess. Junior might be in hiding, but he's got to be collecting income. Couldn't afford to cut himself off.
Gambling. That's his big earner. Junior controls the largest casino in town. I'll never forget. Hierarch Hemmelfart raised all kinds of hallowed hell there once. Bugger bet lost his ruby ring. Then there's the arena in the city's bowels. Betting scheme generates near as much as the casino. They're always looking for hired muscle there. Suppose you could always search Horson's house, though I doubt you'll find him there. Maybe some clue, though.
Mentioned Horson's got a house. Where is it?
Solid townhouse on Temple Isle, just on the other side of the bridge. Wouldn't wager me knickers on finding him there. Junior's not that stupid.
Arena sounds promising. Where's that?
Sewers beneath Gildorf, but you'll have to enter through the bits, endure the stench of poverty on the way. Now, Junior loves a good fight. Wager he'd give a lot to see a real Witcher in action.
Where's Junior's casino?
Near the Temple Watch Towers. Horson's got nought to do with the casino officially, so careful what you say. Try not to arouse any suspicions.
See if I can't find Horson at the casino or the arena. Might talk to Cleaver as well, though.
Do what you will. Just be cautious. Horson's expecting payback, I've no doubt.
Thanks for your help, Dijkstra.
Just go, Witcher. And if you can't find the slimy bastard, come and see me. I know him well. Might figure something out.
You in contact with Radovid?
See, you're as witty as ever. No, I'm not in contact with him. I prefer it remain that way.
Never quite forgave you for conspiring with Philippa Eilhart?
Radovid doesn't forgive. Not anything. Not anyone. And especially not the sorceress of the lodge.
Philippa Eilhart. Had any news?
Just good.
Meaning?
After Radovid popped her eyes out, she disappeared without a trace. If I've any luck, she's finally eating dirt.
Thought you two were close.
We were, until Philippa sent assassins after me.
From master spy to master criminal. Interesting progression.
Why? Truth be told, they're awfully similar. Both about maintaining a net of informers, being tough in negotiations, bribing officials, the occasional assassination. Same old shit.
Yeah, except you used to do that in the name of some ideal. And now?
Now I've decided I've slaved enough for ideals. It's time I worked for myself. And thus far, it's been going rather well.
Listen, Dandelion's missing. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Same thing that happens to anyone who steps on Junior's toes.
Meaning?
He's surrounded by splendid virgins who ply him with sparkling wine and pastries stuffed with nightingales' tongues. Come, Geralt, what do you think's happened to him? I reckon he's at the bottom of the Pontar, trussed up with the strings of his own mandolin.
Loot.
Far as I'm concerned, he might as well be rotting down there with a goddamn trombone.
Seem a bit prickly. Something bothering you?
Sorry. I know I've been unbearable lately. But at my age, the menopause, what with hot flushes and violent mood swings.
Dijkstra, men don't get menopause. You know that, don't you?
Yes, you moron. I also know you don't actually give a shite about my problems. What do you want?
You got me. Need work. Thought you might throw some my way. Monster trouble, that sort of thing.
Yeah. Might be able to help me, in fact. And if you did, why then I might be inclined to ask after Dandelion, establish what happened to him.
I'll get paid on top of that, right?
Nothing for free, eh? Did you bargain this hard when Emma wanted to hire you?
No idea what you're talking about.
You are the worst liar I have ever known. Glad I don't need you to win a poker game for me. But we've chatted enough. Yeah, I'll pay you. Count on it. So, can I count on you?
Maybe I can help. What do you need?
I'd rather show than tell. Picture's worth 1,000 words and all that tripe. Ah, and you do realize, if you say anything about what you see here to anyone, it'll mean a razor between your ribs.
Figured as much.
Excellent. One last request. Oh, let's call it what it is. A command. Don't draw your sword unless I ask you to. Be so kind as to follow me.
Neto. Pensei que ele tinha sumido.
Não, muito embora eu tenha dado uma pescada aqui com esse papo todo que tá rolando.
É, The Witcher, cara.
É. Eita porra.
Oh, Bart, not again.
Bart.
Bart, stop that, now.
Bart, mad. Bart makes Ziggy lose, Jonathan.
Beating your head against the wall won't change that.
Bart hard. Bart less thinky. Bart less thinky. Bart sadler.
Where'd you get the troll?
From Zerrikania. Won him. Card game with a camel merchant.
Your jokes are getting better by the minute.
See me smiling? I'm dead serious.
But I bumpy horses. What's there? Siggy but take. Good Siggy.
Don't seem to have trouble communicating with the troll. Why'd you bring me down here?
Take note of that hole. We'll come back to it later. And see that door? Vault behind it, until recently filled with Novigrad crowns and countless other valuables.
But God! Then boom! Chorfun go!
Translating into common, someone fucking made off with nearly 20 tons of my gold, and all the lighter stuff. And you will help me get it back.
Fine. I'll help you.
You're not exactly bursting with enthusiasm.
Witcher mutations. They strip us of emotion. I'd be jumping for joy otherwise. All right. Ought to look around. But first, some questions.
I'm all ears.
How much was it all worth? Got an approximate idea?
Why the fuck do you care? Figuring your finder's fee. Don't get your hopes up.
Know you too well for that. Just prefer to know what I'm looking for.
3 crates of Nilfgaardian florins, a chest of emeralds, rubies and topazes, silver candlesticks and platters. I could go on.
Shiny Chorfun. Oh, God.
Anyone see
Demorei pra entender o cara falando fortuna.
No. And the vault's location is known only to the treasure's co-owners. Well, and the thieves.
What about upstairs? Anything unusual happen in the bathhouse the day of the break-in?
No. Happen swears it was calm as ever. The usual customers, no incidents. Bloody bucolic.
Take it the thieves got in through the hole behind you.
You're a regular fucking master sleuth. Any other brilliant deductions you want confirmed? The year, maybe? Bloody name of Redania's king?
No, but I am wondering, for instance, how that hole got there.
Hole no. Boom. Hole. Bad look won't go. Bad look no. Only sleep. Bad shrooms. Head falls.
Bad mushrooms? What's that about?
Pops mold. The spores are highly toxic. One whiff and you're dead. Unless you're a troll, that is.
Yes. Bad. Bad troll.
Not talking to you, dimwit. Where was I? Ah, mold spores. They cover the walls of the sewers other side of the vault. Actually thought it was a good thing, you know? A bit of extra protection. Thieves found a way through it.
Bart, you see them?
Bad through hole. Want see boom. Got what? Breathe. Shroom. Sleep go. Your phone gone. Bad troll.
Now. Stiff upper lip.
Boom. Can you elaborate?
Boom. Big. This like.
I'll elaborate. Explosion. Big enough to blow that fucking hole in the wall, separating the vault from the sewers.
Gotten pretty good at communicating with this troll.
Lots of prior experience. Worked with idiots my whole life.
Try to track down the thief yourself?
Of course. Hired this lummox, Fons, thick enough not to ask questions. We knocked back some Pop's antidote and entered the sewers. Soon after, I returned alone.
What happened?
Lad started belching something horrendous. I mean, burps with so much mass the walls shook. Told him, Fons, stop. You're in the presence of a count. Well, former count, but still. And then he puked up. Up came most of the antidote. Lost his protection. Tried to pull him out. Then I heard a bubbling. Something crawled out of the water. I value the lives of my men, I do. But I value my own even more. Dropped Fons and ran like hell.
Mind describing this something that crawled out of the water?
No. Doesn't mean I can, though. Air in the sewer's thick with spores. Can hardly see a thing down there.
Must have noticed something. Was it...
No! Didn't notice a fucking thing. Didn't do a taxonomic field analysis either. I know it's an inconvenience to you, but I felt I should get the hell out of there as fast as I could.
Should look around the sewers. Got any more of that Pop's antidote?
Have a few vials left. Got the formula too. Disgusting swill, to be honest. But it'll save your life. Here.
Thanks.
You've naught to thank me for, literally. You're no good to me if you suffocate. Listen, I'll be upstairs if you need me. Sight of this empty vault's giving me an ulcer. Good luck to you.
Dandelion, what the hell have you gotten yourself into?
Agora, como é que eu uso esse negócio que o cara me deu? Yep.
Oi. Oi, João.
Precisa usar um negócio de fungo lá. Ah, tá aqui, esquece. Como é que eu faço pra usar a tocha, hein?
Não lembro.
Ah. Acho que não preciso disso agora.
I thought Witcher's potions were vile. Drown it. Of course. Pipe's great. Explosion crumpled it like a piece of paper. And there's mortar on the bars. So it was in place at the time of the explosion. Blast tore it from the wall. Edges curled out. Something inside blew it wide open. Wall too. Bathhouse drain pipes seem to converge here. No traces of magic. This was no spell. It was a bomb. Now why am I not finding pieces of it? Could be the crime grating away. Couldn't push much through that. Definitely came through here. The thug Dijkstra hired. Dijkstra didn't mention anyone else. Must be one of Dandelion's crew. Vomit everywhere. Guess he had the antidote too. Couldn't keep down those of the other guys. Otherwise, Dranners will never stop congregating. Bottom of a container. Silver cylinder, most likely. Runes etched in the bottom. It's warped, probably by the explosion. Bomb part. Must be. Smells like wyvern oil and That'd be it down here. Time to see Dijkstra. Gold coin. Trail ends here. Dandelion must have loaded the treasure onto a boat. Hey Bart, got a minute?
Minute. But no minute, got. But rocks, got. Rocks want?
I mean a minute to talk.
You mean? But...
One more time. Can we talk?
Siggy you like. Talk me with.
Why do you like Siggy so much?
Siggy good. Siggy can't take part.
He locked you up, alone, underground. Don't get bored down here? Not much to do.
When but not much do. But think. Lots.
What about, if you don't mind my asking?
Rocks.
Rocks?
Rocks interesting.
Anything suspicious happened before the robbery?
Suspicious. But no understand.
Something not normal. Something strange. Maybe you saw, felt, heard something?
Yeah. Yeah. But here. Like a piece.
What kind of hissing was it? Like a snake?
No. A piece other. Not animal all that.
Right. So, like what?
Like... rock?
A hissing rock. Mm-hmm. The hissing. Where did it come from?
But... his here... in that tree.
What?
Where but... turdy-dump.
All right. Let's change the subject.
Good. But time got...
Thanks for your help. So long.
Long. Long. Long.
Diga, Skip.
Não, nada. Nada pra fazer. Que bom.
É. Ô, burro.
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Done. Examined every nook of the sewers near your vault.
Well, learn anything?
Found a second corpse, one of the thieves. Threw up the antidote just like your man Fonz.
A beautiful death. Anything on the body?
Not much. Empty vial.
Wouldn't have left him behind if he was anybody. Common porter, must be. Knew nothing, means nothing. Dead end. Literally.
Seems to me a bomb blew the wall open. Look.
Bottom of a silver cylinder, probably. Covered in runes. Interesting. Any idea what it contained?
Recognized some ingredients by their scent. Wyvern oil and sugar.
Sugar? Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests.
Nor am I. Just saying what I found. Bomb contained sugar.
Let's think. Sugar would react violently with sulfuric acid, violently to cause an explosion.
Didn't know you were versed in alchemy.
Dabbled in it a bit, while at Oxenford Academy. But this is no time to reminisce. You're to find my treasure, not write my biography. Know anything else about this bomb? Anything at all?
Bomb went off inside a drainage pipe embedded in the vault wall. But the grate at the end of the pipe was in place when the blast happened, meaning...
The bomb must have found its way into the pipe from inside the bathhouse.
Exactly. Might have gone something like this. Perpetrator started emptying one of the pools, then dropped the bomb down the drain.
The bomb flowed down with a runoff, came to rest on the grate, and, to quote Bart, big boom.
Drain pipes are only promising lead. We just need to know which pool it's connected to.
Yes. Happen keeps a record of guests. Should be able to tell us who used that pool the day of the break-in. You've not done badly.
Feel honored to be acknowledged.
Oh, that famous sarcasm. I missed it.
Really?
About as much as I'd miss a knife in me knickers. Alright. You inspect the pools on the right, I'll take the ones on the left. Holler if you find anything.
Nothing interesting here. Something floating on the surface. Oil, looks like. Silver lid. Matches the cylinder bottom I found in the sewer. Dijkstra, come here.
Got something?
Yeah, bomb part.
Happen. Drain pool 4, and bring me the guest book. Chop chop.
By the way, what about Happen? Could have overheard you mention the vault. Has access to the bathhouse whenever he wants.
Happen has numerous flaws. He's pompous, pretentious, can be a real prick sometimes, ironic as that may sound. But his loyalty is beyond question.
How can you be so sure?
Witches know their monsters, spies know their men.
You trusted Philippa Eilhart once too.
True. But I didn't pull Philippa Eilhart out of a Kaviri prison the night before her execution.
Let's see what's on the bottom. Grate's been removed from the drain, meaning they flushed the bomb down here.
Happen. Who used this pool the day of the break-in?
Let me see. Bertold Heinz, town councilman, Josef Schweik, brewer, and Margrave Henkel.
Henkel? That's impossible.
Margrave Henkel? Who's that?
Who was that, you mean? Old Coot's been eating dirt since last winter. Couldn't have been here the day of the break-in.
He's dead? I've not heard.
Not surprising. The Honourable Margrave croaked in a brothel, decked out in leather lingerie, so the family held a hush-hush funeral. But I have my sources.
Yeah, I saw him that fateful day, Mr. Reuven. I'm certain of it.
Did you speak to him? Get a good look at him?
No. He merely passed by on the way in.
So you didn't see Henkel? You saw an impersonator? Think for once. They scooped out your balls, not your brain. And you, Geralt, start looking into this.
Gotta ask me nicely. I'm not one of your delivery boys.
Pardon my tone. I've grown accustomed to ordering folk around and barking as I do it.
Fine. Where should I start?
Henkel's home. Derelict townhouse south of the main square. You might happen on some trace of this scoundrel we're looking for there. Well, off with you!
Eh?
Life, you gotta take risks to come here back. Hey, you. Seen any crime Philly?
Rain again. Damn.
Rain makes this city even more beautiful.
Greetings! You here for a specific reason?
Got a meeting with Rosa, a fencing lesson.
Geralt of Rivia, yes? Miss Rosa stepped out for a walk. Near Temple Bridge, she said. She asked that you join her.
Guess it's gonna be an interesting lesson. Thanks.
And kids.
Consegui fazer o mutagênico aqui.
Conseguiu? Bom.
Só não tenho nenhum vermelho pra pegar.
Sweat enough in the guts, aren't
You again? Want some more? Bruises on your ass heel already?
On God, I say! Victory will be mine this time. I've practiced with shield and sword. Many a headless scarecrow round here. Heed my warning and stand and fight!
Duly heated. Now show me what you got. That enough?
Yes, but next time...
Go back to Mate Bilberry and apologize for being an ass. Quick, before I change my mind and break your bones.
We shall meet again.
Things like this come so in time. Ah!
Over here!
Nilfgaardian Regiment always accompany you on your walks?
Always. Papa's orders. It's for your protection, Rosa dear. People here hate us. Why? What have I done to them? But enough about that. Soldier, you may leave.
But His Excellency Ambassador Var Atra said that...
And this excellency is telling you otherwise. Do you not recognize him? This is Geralt of Rivia, the best swordsman the North has ever seen. I'm safe with him. Now march off, quickly. Left, right. Finally. Let's go, Geralt. I've something I wish to show you.
We were supposed to train, not go for a walk.
I know, Geralt. Now stop harping on about it and let's go. Here. You see, I thought that instead of training in a dank old cellar, we'd move around in the open air. A duel on a bridge, like in the novels. Now draw your sword.
Only got my steel and silver swords. We should be fighting with practice weapons.
We should, but you of all people ought to know. There's much more fun in doing things you shouldn't.
If that's what the lady wishes. Just don't want to see anyone crying later.
I've a hanky for you, just in case. On guard!
Shut up and fight.
Ow! Ow! Stop! I yield!
You alright?
Yes. The only thing you've really hurt is my pride.
By the way, how'd you get interested in fencing?
I was bored. I've no friends here. Papa keeps me on a short lead. It's banquet after banquet after...
Boring conversations, terrible food, and weak booze.
Exactly. At least with a sword in hand I can have some fun. You know, blow off steam.
Alright, what's next?
We should return. Just forgive me, Geralt. I know this might sound awkward, but would you mind turning around for a moment? My corset's shifted. It's pinching me terribly.
I can understand a woman wanting to look pretty, but fighting in a corset, it slows you. Rosa? Shit, she ran off. Anything happens to her, Var Atra will kill me. Need to find her. Can't be far. 7 Cats is this way. Great.
Eu vou dar uma saída, Neto.
Ok.
Depois eu volto aí.
Beleza.
No use doing any work in this rain.
Far from home, aren't you, sweetie? And there's no telling if you'll ever get back.
She's Ambassador Var Atra's daughter. She's got diplomatic immunity.
I don't really understand the shite you're saying. Now it's clear you love your black ones.
It's no surprise, Lucas. Witches are drawn to monsters, just the way things are. But this beastie, we would think we were ourselves.
I believe you've offended the young lady. Now apologize, as nicely as you can.
Forgive me, milady. I am sorry.
Your turn. Be nice like your friend. Bow low, and go be a patriot somewhere else.
Lucas and Kobe. I shall remember those names. And when the Emperor takes Novigrad, I will find them and have them pay.
Easy. Didn't hurt you in the end.
They raised their hand against me. That's enough to have that hand lopped off.
And you wonder why the locals hate Nilfgaard.
I thought you were different from other Nordlings. That you understand us, our sense of justice. I see I was wrong.
You should go home now, and take the shortest, not the scenic route.
I understand. Farewell, Geralt, and good luck on the path.
Wounded and tired, Ciri collapsed in the swamp. Some peasants found her and took her to the Baron, Velen's self-appointed ruler. The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
Far from home, aren't you, sweetie?
She's ambassador.
I don't really understand the shot.
It's no
Let me rephrase. Put it in words you'll understand. Piss off.
Well, well. It's not just black ones who tell us what to do. It's witches as well.
Understand now why your father insists soldiers follow you around?
So they can save me, as you did.
No, so you won't need saving to begin with. Rosa, those humans died because of you.
What of it? Do you expect me to shed a tear? Observe a minute of silence? They were dregs. They got what they deserved.
Lesson's over. Remember what you've learned today. Looks like you'll be using that sword often.
It's beyond me, Geralt. I don't understand you. Why concern yourself with the fate of two drunkards? The world would be a better place without...
You should go home now, and take the shortest, not the scenic route.
I understand. Farewell, Geralt, and good luck.
and tired, Ciri collapsed in the swamp. Some peasants found her and took her to the Baron, Felon's self-appointed ruler. The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
Demorou, Rafa. Tô aqui, vou me preparar pra começar o ano bem.
Far from home, aren't you, sweetie? And there's no telling if you'll ever get back.
She's Ambassador Varatra's daughter. She's got diplomatic immunity.
I don't really understand the shite you're saying. Now it's clear you love your black ones.
It's no surprise, Lucas. Witches are drawn to monsters, just the way things are. But this beastie...
I believe you've offended the young lady. Now apologize, as nicely as you can.
Forgive me, milady. I...
Você vai dar? Eu não sei. Eu não sei.
Why? What swordsman the North has ever seen? I'm safe with him. Now march off.
Lucas, witches are drawn to...
Stand. Farewell, Geralt, and good luck on the path.
Sorry.
Your turn. Be nice like your friend. Bow low, and go be a patriot somewhere else.
Lucas and Co.
Easy.
They raised their hand.
Lesson's over. Remember what you've learned today. Looks like you'll be using that sword often.
It's beyond me, Geralt. I don't understand you. Why concern yourself with the fate of two drunkards? The world would be a better place without...
You should go home now. And take the shortest, not the scenic route.
I understand. Farewell, Geralt, and good luck on the path.
trouble?
Oh!
Oh!
Life, you gotta take risks to get back. People. You're getting on me nerves.
Greetings.
Don't know you, not letting you in, and don't you fucking stand there.
I want my chance in the arena.
Come in.
Who's in charge?
Eagle. They call him Hook.
What the bloody hell was that?
A bout of sudden sincerity.
Down the corridor.
Come on, get ready. Your turn now.
I am ready. Losers,
Ah.
you need anything?
Losers get carted off to the cemetery.
Remember our deal, I hope.
I switched this all for a rusty one. You need to hold on for a moment.
There's your coin. That's it. We agreed on more.
I need work.
What can you do?
Good with a sword. Wouldn't scoff at working as protection.
And who here would you protect?
Horson Jr.'s made a load of enemies. I know that much. Maybe I can be of use.
Junior can take care of himself. You needn't fret about him. But I can't help wonder how you know this place belongs to him.
Heard it does, that's all.
Forget you heard of Junior. Keep healthy. That's my advice.
Not your hireling. Won't take your orders, don't need your advice.
You're not my hireling, that's true. But so uppity. Afraid you need to die. Kill him.
Oh, please. You bloody mutant.
Should search this hole.
Steady.
Dedication to the Baron and his wife. Seems they had friends in high places in Vizima. Floors worn by a moving door. Something behind this wall. Wonder if Dijkstra knows Junior's made a deal with the Redanians. Slower. Faster.
Ah! I wouldn't find a dog outside in this.
Take it easy.
Eternal fire for taxes. Warson's men raided the
Oh!
Must have pissed off Meg. No place for the likes of you.
Why are you even here?
Same reason anyone comes here. Play a bit, have a good time.
Invite only, mate. Shit's out of luck.
I think you're about to let me in.
By all means, please.
And you, wish me luck.
Luck be with you at the tables. I just need to play one more time.
Strange bird.
Use that kindly.
I'll wait at my house.
All right.
Leave me be. Another word out of you and I'll take you upstairs. No!
Cards lining up today?
A mutant? See any drowned dead? Or...
Not hunting Shitzards tonight. Looking for the owner of this establishment.
Oh, someone asked after him yesterday.
Who?
You know, I don't know. They crushed his head before I could get a good look. Man's swimming with the fishes now. Horson's always been touchy. But this is going too far.
Really gotta talk to the owner. Know where I can find him?
I don't know squat. Wait a moment. Gentlemen, this here rogue wishes to speak to the owner. Any of you know where Junior is?
Keep it together, lads!
Not too late to surrender.
Son of a... Take him from the back! Yeah!
Time to end this.
Gonna gut you clean, ass!
Should look around. Hey, can you hear me? You alive?
Don't finish me.
Don't intend to.
Who the hell are you? Heard screaming downstairs.
It's all right now.
Will you help me?
You're not hurt all that bad. Let's talk first. Why are you here?
What's it look like? Came here to sit and think. God. All right. Clever and tough's not working for me. They took me for one of Bedlam's moles.
Are you?
Well, kinda. Yeah.
So what have you kinda learned?
Horson's working hand in glove with the Redanians. I don't know the details, but he's on their side. And that's all I know.
Don't trust you an inch.
Told you all I know. I swear.
You'll have to stay a bit longer.
No, please. Think about it. It's not too late, hear me? Change your mind.
Take care of yourself.
Thanks. I'll lay low until things settle down. Bedlam will learn you helped me. See him. He's sure to reward you.
Go, go.
Hey-ya!
Right one. Take a gander over. Oh, it's a bit. Hey, not like that. Try it out more. Subliminal messaging. And whosoever contributes coin to the cause, his sins shall be forgiven.
Any needs, master?
How do you make a living?
I
There's no
asked for
monsters.
fresh fish. What's this?
Fresh fish.
You call this fresh with his googly eyes and...
Every man for himself.
Tablets after the latest fashion. Get them here and only here.
You must sweat like a swine in that jacket.
Oh! Snow White. Get over here. Fuck shoot.
I'd expect teeth to go up my arse before I'd expect to find Horson hiding in his
Dwarves were thorough as debt collectors. Didn't leave a scrap.
To burn the corpses, though. Else rats will congregate to feast.
Nothing interesting here. Dwarves were thorough as debt collectors. Has been scrubbed clean. Didn't leave a scrap.
Seems to me I've heard of you before.
I serve the eternal fire.
They may refuse. Let us cross the pot.
Ah! I think I'm in love.
Witcher. Wonderful.
My, what a freak.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a witcher by the toe. If he sees you, let him go.
Everyone's always on me.
A whole day waiting.
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Wiley, Horson Jr. He's working with Radovid.
Huh? If this is reliable information, Horson's neck deep in shit.
Source seems reliable.
It would certainly explain how he had the nerve to break with the Big Four.
Need someone who can get me in to see Junior. You must still have some contacts among the Redanians?
I don't, but you do.
Enlighten me.
Temerian, former commander of the Blue Stripes. Ring a bell?
Vernon Roach.
He's holed up with his men in a camp near Oxenford. Pay him a visit. You're sure to cheer him up at least.